Hey everyone, welcome back to the sunny side. I'm Sonny, and today I'm gonna rank the top pain in the ass zodiac signs. Alright, here we go again, guys. Alright, okay, here we go. Anyways, the top pain in the ass zodiac signs. The guys who, in other words, the guys who nag, annoy, nitpick, etc., and generally bug the hell out of anyone. Anyways, as always, take everything with a grain of salt or maybe a spoonful of Metamucil. I don't know. Those videos are just for fun, right? So have some fun, right? And as always, if you have your own comments and your own list, leave them in the description box below. All right, here we go. First things first. Here's the admin. Okay, guys, I created a Patreon account and a PayPal donation button for everyone who can help support the channel. Every little bit helps, and I super appreciate all of the support. And there are links to all of that in the description box below. So if you can help the channel like that by donating, I'd super appreciate that. Additionally, the only way we can really grow the sunny side here, really help grow the channel like naturally, is if we all share the videos. So, if you like it, please give the video a thumbs up. Please share it with your friends on Facebook or tweet it to your homies on Twitter or any other kind of social media that you're into, because once again, it's the only real way to honestly grow the channel. All right, next. I am a professional astrologer, believe it or not. And I do write the horoscopes here for the newspapers up here in Canada, for some of the newspapers, not all of them. And anyways, and I do read them, write the horoscopes, the weekly horoscopes for you guys, and I read them to you before they come out in the newspaper. Anyways, if you'd like a personal reading, and you want to know like about love or how your chart fits with someone else's chart or what's coming up with money or whatever, then simply message me at the email above, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. All right, next. Oh, there's more. The readings aren't free, but I am giving back for all the support here. So if you'd like a chance to win a reading, then simply tune into the Sunnyside live stream right here every Friday at noon, where I tell everybody who's going to be lucky in love for the weekend, and I raffle off one reading a week. In addition to all of that, there's another live stream right here on the sunny side every Wednesday where we have the Hump Day horoscopes. Hump Day? Someone say Hump Day? Hump Day! All right. Anyways, on Wednesdays, we always have a mystery raffle. So if you're into that kind of thing, then please join us at Wednesdays at lunch as well. And as always, if you drop by, please say hi. It's a lot of fun. And I like when everyone in the community, the Sunnyside community here, supports each other. I really like it. All right, that's the admin. Let's get to the action. All right, well, let's see what we have here. First of all, I was talking with my sexy little crab, all right, and about the next list, and she was recommending something like, which sign is the most nitpicky or maybe opinionated, and I thought those were really good ideas. I mean, she's really comes up with some great ideas, and I thought, they'd also be pretty easy to back up with astrology. But in true Sunny action, when I was writing the video, I got a little bit pissed off, and I turned it into the most freaking annoying pain in the ass signs of the Western Zodiac. So here we go. Anyways, here's my criteria. Now, not all of the guys on the list today are going to have all of these characteristics. And it should be obvious that the things that piss me off are probably different than the things that piss you off, So, whatever. So if you got your own list, obviously leave it in the description box below and, let everyone chime in. All right. So on this list, these are the guys who definitely nitpick. They can be stubborn. They can, not all of them, right? They're all a little different, but they can be stubborn. They think they're right all the time. And, that's really annoying, right? And they don't listen. They don't pay attention. They leave, on the videos, they leave really stupid comments on the videos, right? And they're like, that's seriously annoying. And I mean, there's haters and trolls, right? But like, this is like some of these comments are like from a different planet, kind of annoying, right? Anyways, some of these guys, most of these guys are always complaining. They can be slow, absent-minded. They can be lazy thinkers. They can be opinionated, and a lot of them just like to hear themselves speak. And man, I not only find that annoying, it's a downright pain in the ass. Again, not all of them are like this, but these guys are pretty bad. Anyways, this video was crazy to write, but here we go. All right, place your bets, everyone. Here we go. Numero 5, number 5 on the list. Who do you guys think is a major pain in the ass? Who's gonna bug the donkey out of Sonny today? Well, the video's still based in astrology, right? So as much as like I would like to some of the signs, as much as let's say the flaky guys can really piss us off, the Venus guys are gonna get a pass today. Just like based on astrology, right? They might completely screw you up or screw you over, but just know that it's probably personal. It's not astrological. That's funny. All right, whatever. Okay. Here we go. Number 5 on today's list can definitely be arrogant. They can be dogmatic. They are psychic and they're really smart and they always think they're right. They're not necessarily vocal about every little thing, which is probably a really good thing, right? Because when these guys do complain, there's no stopping them. When agitated, these guys simply do not have a filter. They can go on and on and on forever, They sting. They also sting and it hurts. And that's number 5 today, Scorpio. Oh, yeah. Now, you guys really can't argue this one. I mean, I'm a double Scorpio, and I know I'm a pain in the ass. And I'm nice. I'm nice. So the rest of you guys, Scorpio's a real pain in the ass sometimes. Even my grandmother would be like, boy, your mouth, you go, ah! And she's like, boy, it either your way or the no way. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. It's not so bad, Anyways. What's the real problem with Scorpio? Well, there's a lot that could go wrong. Scorpio is super jealous. So if you're dating a Scorpio, they want to know everything. And sweets, I mean everything. I don't know if it's some kind of Scorpio insecurity, maybe it's a control thing. It's definitely emotional. And like 9 times out of 5, right? The entire scene or whatever's going on, however got them triggered or mad or whatever you want to call it, has been entirely fabricated in Scorpio's delusional brains. It's totally effed, but that's the way it is. Yeah, Scorpio is a power-hungry control freak, with, let's just say, sexually obscure longings, okay? But it's not what they do, It's Scorpio's intensity. It's Scorpio's unyielding, Scorpio is stubborn, and Scorpio's, it's the arrogant way that they do it. And that's what rubs everybody the wrong way. Like if you piss a Capricorn off, he'll tell you, he'd be like, don't do it like this. That really bugs me, man. Or if you, like a Scorpio, they're not going to say anything. They're going to say, you're wrong. And you're so dumb that I'm not even going to tell you why you're wrong. You're too stupid to even figure it out. Like seriously, Scorpio is a real dickhead sometimes. All right. Anyways, I mean, no one's perfect, right? And Scorpios know that. But for some really strange reason, they just can't forgive and forget. And they're always going to bring it up. And man, it's annoying. You remember that wrong turn you made on the way to the grocery store last year? Scorpio does, right? How about, the special moments that you completely forgot about? Scorpio remembers those too. And don't even try and miss a birthday. Scorpio is the king of the zodiac at bringing up the past, regardless of how irrelevant it may be. Actually, a lot of these guys bring up the past. It's freaking annoying. But anyways, Scorpios can't help themselves, and that's a major pain in the ass. When dealing with a Scorpio, it's don't start nothing, ain't gonna be nothing. But if things do go sideways, you're never gonna hear the end of it. And that is a serious pain in the ass. Number 5, easy peasy, Scorpio. Oh yeah! All right, we got that one out of the way. Next! Well, if you guys think Scorpio is arrogant, then I don't know what word you're gonna use to describe the next guy on our list today. Number 4, can definitely be arrogant. They can be vain. They're filled with a weird sense of entitlement. They insist that everything looks good, which, I guess that's okay, right? But it better look good, okay? Or they're gonna, what am I saying here? Anyways, these guys want everything to look good, and it better look good, or they're gonna freak out and it's gonna be nonstop and you're gonna hear about it all night long. And they are extremely demanding, and there are a lot of them who expect you to do everything for them. And they are also another fixed sign like Scorpio, so when they start to bug you, it's not going to stop. And that's number 4, numero 4, Leo. Oh, yeah! Leos can be a real pain in the ass to a lot of people. Oh, my God. But seriously, it's Leo, right? So you're playing with fixed fire. Now, normally that's a good thing, right? Leo is definitely playful. They're always looking out for you, and they want everyone to get along, have fun, and like enjoy the day. And to be honest, I think that's pretty cool. Except when it's time to do some work and all they want to do is play, right? And I mean, like, seriously, what do you think Capricorn or Virgo is going to say about that? When they want to get down to work and Leo wants to play, what do you think those guys are going to say? Anyways, what else? Oh, here we go. Leo is freaking pretentious, like straight up. But I guess we already know that a little bit, right? And to top it off, they're always looking for attention. Leo is the ultimate look at me sign, right? And I mean, once again, it doesn't really have to be a bad thing, and at times it's kind of cute, but it does wear thin pretty quickly. And after a while, the whole me thing really does become a pain in the ass. Number 4, Leo. Yeah, seriously. All right, what do you guys think? The list really is subjective, right? But I don't know. I'd like to see what you guys have to say. So like, anyways, description comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Anyways, back to the script. Number 3 on our list today can be so annoying it's not even funny. And if you didn't know them or knew about this characteristics, knew that they were like this, then you could really bump up hard against them, right? If you didn't know that they were like this, you guys could fight really easily. But at heart, they're actually really good people. And they just have a competitive nature that really does get annoying. And that's number 3, Aries. You guys knew Aries was going to make my list, right? But here's a little defense into Aries action. You know how when you're in the heat of the moment, right? And you suddenly become overloaded and you might say or do something really stupid, Okay, well, in all honesty, it's only like that because you got caught in the lurch of the action and you're overwhelmed, right? And like, or maybe you just get passionate and you like spit out some stupidness. And we all know, and we've all been there. But for Aries, it's kind of a way of life. Look at it like this. Aries is always competitive. They're not like turn it on and off. This is who they are. It's what they're like. So just like Sagittarius is always optimistic, they're not looking on the bright side of things. They do. That's how they see it. They see the bright side of things first. And it's no big deal, but constantly being in this on mode can really lead to air overload for Aries. And of course, that can lead to some really stupid stuff. Anyways, that's the defense. Now, here's the reality. Just look at the comments, okay? Aries think they should top every single list. And guys, it's freaking annoying. They rarely think before they speak. Or if they do, they say things which make people question if the brain's still working. Like, what the hell? It's kind of funny. And actually, if you're on the same side, if you're on the same team as an Aries, then Aries is actually really cool and kind of fun. But once they turn on you, like, holy crap, it's totally nonstop. But it's also not a real argument. You just got to understand Aries. They're just butting heads, which is fine, It's fine, if you walk around wearing a helmet all the time and you eat everything with a spoon, then by all means butt heads. But for civilized people, that's a real freaking pain in the ass. Number 3, no holding back, Aries. Oh, for real. And forget the Metamucil. You can take it with the suppository. Or like a coffee enema. All right, Sonny, focus. Okay. Anyways, Aries really isn't that bad, And after doing all of these lists, I understand them a lot more. I really went in depth. I was really studying. And there are a couple of signs that are on these lists that I really do get and I appreciate a lot more than I used to when I was younger. Anyways, next, time for another water sign. Okay, well, both of the remaining water signs can be annoying, very seriously. One of them is a complete flake, straight up. I wouldn't even pretend. They also bitch up a total storm when they don't get their way. These guys, if they don't get their way, they freak. They're arrogant as hell. And for some mental effed up reason, I have no idea why they really, anyways, whatever. They also, anyways, whatever. And just watch the comments section, all of this, what am I talking about? Just watch the comment section and you'll see them. And actually, almost all of this list, just to let you guys know, most of this list is based off of the comments section. So just have a look. Anyways, this water sign that I'm talking about is definitely nice when they want something from you. They're really nice. But if you don't give it to them, they freak out and say all kinds of stupid things about you. Very seriously. You know, for some reason these guys like to nitpick on Cancers, and that's Pisces. You know, very seriously. You know, two fish swimming. They'll be nice to you one thing, but if they don't get what they want, they're gonna be asses. They're gonna be a dick to you. That's Pisces. You know, just straight up. Just watch. You know, not all of them, but that can happen. Anyways, but Pisces is not number 2 on the list today. Not. You know, I know they piss a lot of people off, but the next guys. Here we go. Number two has moods that oscillate so hard and fast, you're going to wonder what hit you. As you know, especially if you actually did do something stupid and they actually did hit you. And that's yes. Number 2, Cancer. All right. Well, you guys already know that our most nurturing sign is also violent, right? You guys know that. And I don't think anyone would question that here. But here's where things get screwy. Okay, I get it. If you say something that's off color or something that was intended as a jab or a sideways remark, like if you're picking a fight, you're gonna pick on your Cancer, then totally. You know, there are a couple of signs. There are a couple of signs here that if you pick on them or you say something sideways to them, then they're totally gonna let you have it. But that's not the problem here. You know, I don't know how many times you can simply make a little joke to a Cancer and then holy Shazam, Cancer is the worst sign in the entire zodiac if you like make a joke about them. You know, if you're like, I love Cancer so much, I don't know what you would say to make a joke about them, but like, you know, like, I don't know, what's Cancerish here? Say like, okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. This Cancer just can't take it, you know? And, you know, here we go. I'll read it again. I don't know how many times you can make a little joke to a Cancer and then holy smokes, it totally backfires on you. And I guess you do kind of deserve it, right? Because they're sensitive. But I bet you didn't think it would become part of the daily dialogue, right? Like these guys are worse. They're worse. They're ranked number 2. They're worse than Scorpio. You know, as far as not forgetting something. Actually, our top 2 signs, Scorpio and the top 2 signs, they don't forget nothing. These are really smart guys, and it becomes part of them and it locks in and they can't let it go. Anyways, what's going on? You think Scorpio doesn't let go of a hurt? Cancer, they make it part of their emotional wardrobe. And it's like, what the hell, you know? I was just making a joke, you know? Like, seriously, what the hell? Anyways, that's how it all starts. Navigating Cancer's moods kind of means going with the flow, right? Like, okay, I get it. It can catch you out sometimes, but you are trying and they will appreciate it. And I mean, Cancer does appreciate the effort. You know, like most of the signs on these lists, even though they're a pain in the ass, they also know most of them are really trying to help you, and they just want you to recognize that they're helping you. And and the selfish signs don't. So you got the selfish signs and you get the giving signs. Some of these guys are givers, some are not. But, you know, when you put it together, it gets annoying, right? Like these guys annoy these guys and these guys annoy the hell out of these guys. And that's just the way it is astrologically. Anyways, what's going on? All right. So, anyways, you are trying and they will appreciate it. And it's not why they're a pain in the ass. Not at all. It's because, like, look at it. The Cancers are nurturers, and they worry about you, and they care. And these are all really good things, but there's also a downside to this. Cancer isn't the most vocal sign of the zodiac, but when they're upset, they will let you know. And again, it's no big deal, but it's constant. It's a consistent thing with these guys. Yet it's like the only consistent... No, don't say it. It's not true. Anyways, it's constant. And you know how, like, it's a rainy day sometimes, but like the rain stops and then the sun comes out and then it rains again and then the flowers say hello and then maybe a little lightning shows up. Then you want to give, your little crab a kiss, but she's not in the mood and you're like, what the fuck? And then that's just the way it is. Like very seriously. Cancer moves sideways. That's the way it is. They're represented by the Chariot in the Tarot. So this isn't new. This is the way it is. And the moods are definitely intense. So you better get used to it. But here's where it gets bad. Forget the constant complaining and the constant moodiness. That's all part of Cancer's charm and allure, you know? And if you're into Cancer, then you're definitely into always being on your toes. But let's get back to the sideways thing again. Cancer's so hard to figure out sometimes, it's not even funny. You know, they'll say one thing and completely mean something else. And it's like this. I'm going to give you guys an example right here. They'll ask to order a pizza in, right? They'll be like, hey, let's order a pizza. And no big deal, right? Okay, that's normal. That happens like all the time. But what they're really saying is, we don't go out anymore because you think I'm fat and you're ashamed of me and you don't love me anymore and you don't see all the things that I'm doing for you and I gave you my life to make yours better, and like all I want is a little attention or a hug once in a while, but you don't see that either. All right, and like all you thought when she went silent was, you know, maybe she wanted pineapple on the pizza as well, and like you screwed it up. Holy jeez, it's serious. And yeah, for a lot of people, it can be the constant nagging, right? The complaining, but I really think it's all the random WTF moments. Anyways, it can become a bit of a pain. It totally can become a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes. Number 2, and I'm going to take a lot of heat for this one, my favorite sign, Cancer. Okay, all right, I get to hear that one. Okay, who's left? Well, there's Aquarius, right? They can be total dicks, you know? No. Sagittarius? Maybe. You know, I'm not sure how constant optimism is a drag, but, you know, whatever. Okay, next. Our number 1 biggest pain in the ass. I know who you guys know who this is. They think they're always right. Have a look at this list based off the comment section, right? They will back their statements up with facts that can often be kind of irrelevant. You know, it's totally annoying. They're ruled by Mercury, so even if they think they're quiet, right? They're not. What the hell does that mean? Anyways, they will tell you, you know, and they go around, they think they're quiet and they say they're helping you and they really do want to help you, but man, it can be nonstop and it's always biting. For some reason, you could do, these guys go turn on you, you won't ever be able to do anything right. You know, just letting you know on that. Anyways, they see all of the details and like things to be in their place. This includes you. So you kind of, you know, it's kind of weird, right? But it's still true. Anyways, they always seem worried and, you know, they're not really, but they kind of look like it. And, they will always tell you if something is bugging them. They won't do it right away. They'll be like, They're like kind of the, anyways, which is more often than not. And that is number 1 biggest pain in the ass of the Zodiac, Virgo. Oh yeah, seriously. Virgo's kind of like the Earth version of Cancer. You know, Cancer, except the Cancer's emotional and Virgo's really going to let you have it physically. All right. Anyways, forget all the bad blood that you might have with a nitpicking Virgo, okay? Just let it go for a while. And let's look at it objectively and see what's going on. Okay, let's look at it objectively. Okay, like, listen to what I'm reading this list. All right. Okay, forget that Virgo sees all of the details. And forget that they really are super smart. And forget that they indeed do like to lend a hand and help the team out. And forget that they are doing it all for you. They really are. Virgo is mutable. You know, they're immutable, which I'm starting to think means do whatever the hell you want, right? But they're a mutable earth sign, which means shifting earth. Now think about it. Shifting earth is a lot different than like mutable fire, like a wandering fire, you know, like a spark that's moving, you know, sparks in the breeze. You know, they're, or even a mutable earth sign, a gentle breeze, or even a playful stream, right? Like mutable water. Anyways, seriously, how are you going to make shifting earth a good thing? Like seriously, it's also, you know, but it is also tangible plans, which is a good thing. But seriously, Virgos top the list today because of how they complain. And it doesn't matter if you listen or not. It's happening anyways. Nothing is ever good enough for a Virgo, you know? It's not a mood, you know, that'll eventually wear off like Cancer. Cancer gets in a mood, you know? They know you were joking, you know? It's like, a Virgo, they're going to be like, holy jeez. Anyways, you know, it's also not, it's not like playful competition like Aries either. Virgo's complaining is for real, and they're nitpicking and they're bitching, and if they're gonna totally do this if they don't get their way, and it should totally be in a separate category, like all on its own. You know, Virgo can be brutal sometimes. You know, like Virgo, it really is. It goes two ways. On one hand, Virgo backs everything up with facts. So on one hand, they're bullshitting you, which is freaking annoying and a major pain in the ass and a complete waste of everyone's time. But on the other hand, they're also telling you a fact. They're telling you what they think the truth is, even if they don't, they miss the point. But they're still telling you what the truth is, and they are trying to help out the team, and they want you to see that you're doing something stupid. Anyways, so it's annoying, but like Virgo's got their reasons for being the way they are. Anyways, for some reason, Virgo has to be heard, or else it's like the world is going to end, right? And if you don't listen, then here's where it gets really crazy. Virgo's definitely going to go behind your back and end the world to prove that they are right. Like, hello? Like, that's worse than Scorpio. Like I've never met another sign that had to be right all the time this much. Not even Aquarius, not Aquarius. Anyways, it's brutal. It's not a lot of fun, and it's not always, but it can often be super relentless, nagging that goes on and on and on and on, and you can't convince them to think outside of the box, so to speak, or to take a leap of intellectual faith or to do something on a hunch. You can't convince them of that. They're going to nag the crap out of you until you do it their way. And if you don't do it their way, they're going to stab you in the back. All right? It's a real pain in the ass. Number one, no holding back. Biggest pain in the ass of the entire zodiac, and you guys saw it coming like miles and miles away. Virgo. They're not really that bad, if you agree with them. And that's the action, guys. Thanks for dropping by and hanging out, Please take everything with a grain of salt. This is supposed to be a lot of fun. But, anyways, that's the action. From thesunnyside.net, I'm Sonny, wishing everyone the absolute best of a beautiful week. Have some fun, guys, and I'll see you soon.